Hi traders, Charles here, aka Mr. Best, and here with another video. Today we'll be looking at how much money do you need to start trading. This is a question that I get asked a lot, and when I started out in trading, also it used to be a question of concern to me back then. Until from experience, I figured out what's the best approach to um, answering this question, what's the best way. So if you ask me, I will just give you from my own take, from my own view. Like I always say on this channel, whatever I'm saying, whatever I'm talking about is my own view of the market, my own personal view, and my own personal view can be as a result of my experience in the market, all my knowledge that I've gathered from other sources and also from other people. So yeah, back to the question of how much money do you need to start trading. Before I answer straight up to that question, I want to make something clear enough for everyone here. Now, before you start trading, you should know your financial capability, your financial level, right? How much can you spare? One thing with people, they tend to let greed take over them. A lot of persons have trained in forex trading, binary, and even crypto trading. One thing that they have in their mind while coming to learn is this: they will ask me, so when I started training, how much can I fund my account with? I'm like, you don't even know how to trade. Why talking about funding accounts? Because they have this mindset of, I want to make money as soon as possible. Like, if it's possible for them to start making that same day, they will jump into the opportunity, right? But one thing I tell them, I always tell them to forget about that mindset of, I want to start making money, because there's a popular quote that says the money is inside of the skill, right? So the money you're looking for is inside of the skill set. So it will be wisdom for you to run after the skill set so that the money will run after you. But if you take the other way around, you keep moving in circle and blowing account upon account. So back to the question of how much money do you need to start trading. You need to know, number one, how much is your financial ability? How much are you worth at the moment? So you need to know how much you can spare from your net worth, and I will explain that briefly. Now let's use the example of so you need to know how much you can spare from your net worth. So let's use the example of someone earning let's say someone is earning at the moment 100,000 naira. Of course, I'm from Nigeria, so I'll be using my local currency for this explanation. Yeah, you can turn it to $100,000 and get a clue of what I'm trying to say. So let's say someone is earning 100,000 naira. You are expected, based on my own preference, based on my own suggestion or take, not to invest more than 50% of whatever you're currently earning, right? Whether you're a businessman or you're into you're working a full-time job 9 to 5, don't invest into the trading market more than 10% of your current earning, right? So let's say you're earning 100,000 naira, then it means that 10% of this money is what you can put into the market to start trading. 10% is what you put into the market to start trading. Now, it might look so small for a lot of persons that are in Nigeria, because 10% of 100,000 naira is about 10,000 naira. And imagine funding your account with 10,000 naira. It doesn't really make sense, right? But then, if you practice your strategy, practice the way you trade, and master the way you're trading, you can actually do something with this money. Although it's a small money, but don't fall into the temptation of using the 100,000 naira that you earn monthly, because you have the assurance that next month you still get another 100,000. No, that's the best way for you to go in circle. Always put down a percentage of your money. So yeah, before we continue, if you're new to this channel, or this is the first time you've been in this channel and you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. Very important, so that we'll keep dropping more content, more values, right? So back to the video. Use 10% of whatever you are earning to fund your trading account. Of course, it's not everybody can adhere to this instruction, and it's not like a rule kind of instruction. It's just my own take. But then if you know you can risk more than that, then go ahead, right? Like I always tell people, if 10% is too small for you, then risk what you can afford to lose. Risk what you can afford to lose. Very important. So the crypto market, the forex market, the binary market, they operate the same when it comes to risk management. So you just have to risk something that if it goes, you will not have issue with your finance, right? You will not, let's say, money that is not money. You don't risk money that is tied to something so urgent and a necessity, right? You don't use your house rent for trading. You don't use school fees for trading. You don't use your feeding money for trading. So the reason being that this is a volatile market. So in a volatile market, we don't want to be playing around with our hard-earned money that is tied to something else. That would be careless on our side. So we want to put in money that we can afford to lose. Because one thing about the market, if you're ready to lose that money to the market, then the market is ready to give you back that money and even much more. So if imagine trading with money you're not ready to lose to the market, you end up losing to the market regardless of what I said, especially if you're a newbie trader, right? So instead of jumping to trading, start trading live, focus on what? Building your skill set. Thank God for demo account trading. So focus on demo account trading, and if you must try live account, because the two emotions are not the same. I always tell people, once you demo trade for 1 month, get off the demo trading, start live trading. Even if it's $10, fund your live account so that you now get to experience how it is to trade on a live account, the emotions associated with a live trading, and you can now build and work on your lapses, your weakness, right? So let me recap what I've said. Use 10% of whatever you're currently earning monthly. If you feel that 10% is too small, then you can risk what you can afford to lose, right? So that if the market takes it, you don't feel so depressed and disappointed. You don't start asking questions if trading is meant for you. Trading is not meant for anyone, right? So it's how you've been able to withstand the try and error period, that you're able to stand the test of time, the blowing of account, building your skill set, and refuse to give up, and you see yourself start making money, right? It's a journey. Just take it as a process. It's a journey. So the more you trade, the more you discover what works for you, the more you make mistakes and you learn from it, and the more you start doing those things that will be of your best interest in the market. So one thing about the market is that if you make a mistake, you lose money. If you do the right thing, you make money. So instead of focusing on flipping our account, making so X amount of money, focus on doing the right thing at every point in time that you're in the market. That will put you at a better position of making money, right? So risk 10% or what you can afford to lose. And before you start trading live, I always tell people my students, don't trade with the only money that you're having. So let's say now the only money in your bank account or within you, whether cash or bank account, is for example 50,000 naira. Don't use that 50,000 naira to trade, because one thing that the market will do to you is that your psychology is wrong, your mindset is wrong, because this is like the only thing you have left. So imagine the mindset you will use in trading that account. It's easy for that account to get blown, because your mind is you don't want it to lose. No, one thing about the market is that it's easy for you to lose money when you're not ready to lose that money, right? Of course, you agree with me, when you trade on a demo account, your emotions are not attached. You're just there, okay, it's a demo account that I have nothing to lose. With that mindset, you see that you keep making more money on the demo account. But then, why is it that when you navigate into the live account, you start losing money consistently? That's because on a demo account, you care not about the money. You're ready to afford to let that money go, right? You can afford to let it go because it's not live money. So when you come to a live account, you're now attached to that money. You're not ready to let it go. And before you know, those emotions will start coming up that will make you to start doing things that are not of your best interest. And at the end of the day, you end up blowing accounts. So back to the question, how much money do you need to start trading? Depending on how much you're currently earning, whether from businesses or from 9-to-5 job, then set out 10%. So if, let's say, for example, in a month, 10% is too small, like the case of 100,000 naira. If 10% is too small for you to use for trading, which is 10,000 naira, what you can do now is this. You can set aside that 10,000 and keep somewhere, right? The next month you remove another 10,000 and keep. Once you're able to save up to the amount that is comfortable for you to fund your trading account, then you can now fund and trade. Don't be trapped into the mindset of, man, I need to make money. The market is moving. I need to pay bills. No, the market cares not about your bill. The market doesn't care about whatever you have to do with money. The market only respects you when you do the right thing always. And once you do the right thing, sorry about that, the market will keep rewarding you over and over and over again. That is the story of those who are consistently trading, consistently profitable in the market. So thank you so much. If you've not subscribed again, this is a soft reminder. Please do wait to subscribe to our channel. Drop any questions or comments you have on the box. If this video is of value to you, you can just say something, like, share, comment, and thank you so much. I hope to see you once more. Bye for now.